as they take the lead. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the...
On 2nd and 2, Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completes it to Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
He'll find Smith-Schuster again. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have moved out in front.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays.
Kansas City. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down, and that catch also puts him at 150 yards receiving now for the game. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Along the sideline, making the connection to Hardman. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes now to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equal. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Mahomes firing complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 77 yards rushing here for Edwards-Helaire. It's a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On the out route, he finds Hardman. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Never make the mistake that this...
Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. On first down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Mahomes. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. From just outside of field goal range. 3 points, all that's needed. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing. I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so